sensible option. They will lock in that civet. So, big front to backs on both sides.
Deal with it. You get a Cyclone onto the UNR later, yeah, you probably win the team fight, but with the Lulu there, with the Vibe hitting you down as well, it's a problem.
Oh dear.
Hoya's overextended in the top lane.
He has tried to get the wave shoved, couldn't quite, and Nio just gets to walk up the river.
Easy kill. Hoya's pushed up too far. Perhaps he did it. I think both CLGs did
Yeah, he
it,
did,
right?
yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
Double Lift played it in even Season 1 or something, right? Or maybe not Season 1, because it didn't quite gone up.
Ow.
Bloody hell, that's a lot of damage that the spinning prayer bead does. Hell of a lot of work there. But yeah, there's a whole load of conversation about it.
Oh! For the auto. Feather trying to get the slow on down. Can't quite. Now Nio is waiting. Oh, TT, that's a little far. 1x's going to have to run away. They tried to get on to leave, but it was all a ruse.
The Feather's crushed underfoot.
Getting ganked topside on the other. Let's be real. Was them trying to get what looked like a really cool kill on to leave, and he just gets to ghost away, and they go a little deep.
Starting onto mid lane, level 6 to level 5 hit. Dermby, not with any magic resistance. Dermby doesn't mean he's not impactful, but he's toned down the creativity a little bit. Right now, he's left alone on the sideline. The cat's coming. Don't think it's going to help.
Dermby gonna get cease and desisted under this turret. Flashes away, goes down. Headbutt a little bit too late. 1xn exhausted. Feather survives.
Cat not able to come in time.
Be a bit where he flanks this game. Alistair, Weaver's Wall, Wukong ult can all potentially be ways to mess up that Yunara's day, even if the straight front to back backline access isn't fantastic. But a little bit of a play on in here. Cease and desist onto the Wukong. Call the Forge God comes across, and they're going to blow up Nile. Wukong dead for the right. There's Solico trying to find some value. Flash away from Leave, who needs to stay alive best he can as the Annie ult comes on down. Tibbers saying, hey, I would love to give you a really big warm hug. Hoya now just frontlining and Dragon secured by TT. Nice angle. Jungler down. Flash off the AD carry, and they come away with the win.
The Wukong needed to be so much more impactful in that fight. Setup has no flash, used it in that last play.
Hoya is around, but can't do anything to save his mid lane. And they give a kill over the Sivir. A little bit awkward on the exit there.
Yeah, that's a problem. You do not want to be given gold. Going towards top lane now. Nightcat does have that ult to tank Tara if they want. Setup, no flash. Remember, use it in that last fight around Dragon.
Jumping now under this turret. Seismic shove comes on forwards, and Nightcat just gets to walk away. Ult pops and is tanky enough to get away with it.
Yeah, times it well. Really nice from Nightcat. Clean, quick, effective. Uses one ultimate. No summoners needed. And it's a quick kill onto the flashless Annie. It's a kill participation over towards Dermby, who will be happy with that. That's turning too far. Solo kill.
Just get over the wall. Now trying to turn targets onto the Sivir. Leave is leaving. Will go down. Solo kill, surviving for a second or two longer, but not for very much after. Nightcat with the headbutt under the wall. Going to force 1xn to ult, and then
Flash as well.
away, and they are going to get that value out.
So Leave gets smote. Can't use the spell shield. Aki, look, this is why the Vi is always...
Can they step? I think it's Untouchable Shadow. I never do remember the E upgrade.
I can't remember it. I can't remember any of this.
May have to go look that one up. Chat, what is it? Someone remind me. All the while, Lulu may be in danger here. Feather doesn't have the flash, doesn't have the ult. There's the boomerang blade. Weaver's Wall coming on down. And punishment secured by NIP. He managed to pick up that one. Of course, lost a series recently because they were...
Things like this. Summoner economy against enchanter bot lanes are really, really important because they're not as safe as to be able to survive plays like that. Hoya does have flash, does have ult. I don't think he's... Well, I gotta say he wasn't under threat. Maybe he is.
Wow, seismic shove after. There's lots of burns coming down the core. The Forge God is summoned, and there is no one waiting at the station to send him back where he came. And they will bring down the Forge God again.
The call of that will secure them the feats of strength. But the mid lane outer turret is a bigger vision onto the Dragon Pit itself. NIP trying to hold up in this river. They've gone into bot river a little early, you know.
Doinby on a flank is spotted out and hit by that massive chunk from the Annie. Gets over the wall.
Oh,
Aki is waiting. But now he's in the pit by himself. Trying to get some damage onto this Annie. And towards this Talia. He can't get the kill. Doinby surviving. Finally gets a bit of heal. That's the triumph happening. What about the other side of the fight? 1xn trying to unleash on a solo kill. Needs to flash away. Weaver's Wall to buy them space on the retreat. No way did they get away with that.
Aki missing a crucial Q and then getting cancelled by Nio on the other means that Doomby lives. Now, NIP lose a shit ton of HP, so they're not giving in great position.
Frontline focused from the side of this Yunara. Still, though, Dragon's going to be Thunder Talks nonetheless.
Please do not walk up to that setup. Is waiting and has their number. Trying to press that S key. Gonna get stunned.
That's still Nio being chunked out on the other side. We'll need to leave. Solico trying to buy space. 1xm flash over the wall. Blast cone away from Tibbers. Call the Forge God missed! Oh, no! Oh, look at the knock-up onto solo kill. I don't know where we even begin. NIP with some dodgy health bars. Hanayo hitting it, healing up off the Krug. Solo kill on the front line. Gets turned into a rabbit briefly. Aftercan taken by Aki. It might have been ugly, but the damage is still done. Solo kill falls to 1xN. Cease and desist into the backline. They're murdering NIP. The ninjas not in pajamas. They're in funerary clothes as they are being put into an early grave. Hoya with a 2-man knock-up. B goes to just doing GG. Leave trying to clear up the wave at the very least, but he is the sole remaining ninja to survive.
Enough. After that play, and NIP losing so much HP on the flanking Wukong, really solely dramatic main stories and fantastically deeply, deeply unserious side stories.
Yeah, the still has somehow quite deep meaning. You meet him again, by the way.
I know, Sam. You meet him in like 4 or 5. Well, you run into the guy that was there in Yakuza 0 back in the 80s or whatever.
Yeah.
And
you see him again in Yakuza 8.
Yeah.
He's there in Infinite Wealth. There's hang on, 1xN just unleashes. Well, Untouchable step away, trying to get some damage back, looking to get some damage on the solo kill. Who needs to back out of that one? Aki, Vault Breakering forward's not been his easiest game. Still going to get onto Nayo on the backside. Niket trying to buy some time. B can be across with the Weaver's Wall, but he's here too late. Damage is done. The front line is gone.
NIP get jumped on by the Unara, and 1xN shows the DPS potential of this champion. NIP do not have great ability. Leave has been so cool to watch. I think Leave got the better of it across the best of 3 in the last one in the victory for NIP, but it's not like 1xN had nothing to show from that series last time either. 1xN determined to make the most of this one. Feather caught out, and the Lulu is popped. Uses the ultimate, has flash.
Look what's up. It's Baron. They're all around. I think they can maybe look at this.
And now suddenly, without the Lulu on the table, do NIP feel like, well, you don't have your disengage anymore. That enchanter is gone. Perhaps we can make a fight happen. Leave about to get his ultimate back up. Teleport into the mid lane. It will be a 4v5 defense of the Baron from TT. NIP, do you think you've got the answer?
Down to 8k HP. Hoya trying to frontline. Is there an extra smite from him? No, there's not. Watch this. Alistair on the backline trying to get somewhere valuable. Will not manage to do so. Hoya trying to get in there. Down to 4k HP. Aki looking to get into the pit. Can he steal this one away? Blast cone available. It is the flip. I can smell the burgers. Pit. Aki. Vault Breaker available. 1400 HP. All the while Sivir is trying to get a hold of the kills. Baron secured by the side of NIP. Fight continuing. They murder Vi. 1xN gets out there. 6k damage done. And it does not win them the fight. TT. Their eyes on the dragon spawning in some point. Hidden away right now by the Baron timer for now, but that would be Soul. Leave gets jumped on. 1xN! Murders Leave!
Leave had Ghost at all and couldn't escape NIP now in the pits.
The Weaver's Wall comes on down to split off 1xN, who doesn't give a damn. Flashing for more. He is looking like our next generation of greats. A wild growth and an explosion from the AD carry. The prayer beads keep flying. He's transcending himself at NIP. Are left on the wrong tier of cultivation. His spirit is just too much.
NIP had such a good opening around the Baron, but they forget that they cannot just allow the Unara to DPS. B will die on the bot side. Perhaps Aki will die in his own jungle. But NIP still lose the grand majority of their Baron push, and TT fight back.
Those prayer beads keep on flying. The Arc of Judgment turns into an Arc of Ruin, and Thunder Talk left blinking their eyes as their AD
1xN
carry
has been great. Used that flash offensively last time, and it did buy them a big win. You don't have that for the Elder fight now. Set up on the flank.
The Forge God summon solo kill. Chunk very low, has to flash on out, gets the knockup coming on forwards. He tries to ult on in with the unstoppable force, trying to get to the backline.
They got Sivir.
They do get the Sivir. 1xN roll in again. More damage comes on forwards. The cultivation of spirit hits him in the face. It's volleyball season, and no one knows how to dodge dip.
And look to end the game.
Onto the turret they go, throwing out as many of those prayer beads as they possibly damn well can. Weaver's Wall comes on down. The Arc of Judgment there. 1xN got a shield, doesn't give a damn about the rest of it. A Vault Breaker flash, and B is dead as well. Nayo alone against the full onslaught of Thunder Talk, and the lightning comes crashing on in. Full voltage team fighting. The Unara unleashes again, and the cultivation of spirit ensures another set of kills on the fountain. Game 1, game over, and Thunder Talk.